So today we're going to show you how you can get your screenshots looking something like this in Premiere Pro. If you want to know how to do a better background in Premiere Pro, we've just released that video. I'll link it in the description below. I recommend you watch it as well with this, but let's get into this video. So all we have here is our background and our screenshot and our timeline. First of all, we want to add a drop shadow. So we're going to go to our effects panel. We're going to look for drop shadow. Once we found that, just drag it onto your clip like so. I'm going to choose a colour. I'm going to choose like a blue colour this time, I think. Just a nice light blue. And you can see that we already have some options here. So if we just set our opacity to 100 to kind of show you where we are. It's hard to see at the moment, but you can see a thin blue line around the bottom. If we increase our softness, you'll slowly see this coming out. Now, if you want more of a softer, glowy effect, you just want to increase the softness. Like so, if I turn the background off, you'll see it like that. You'll see this like cloud almost around the outside. But let's say you don't want that and you want more of like a squared, straight-lined approach. You just increase the distance and you're going to get like this shadow effect here. That is direct. If you want to just make it a little bit more softer and not as harsh, you can change down the opacity a bit. As you can see there, it just knocks it down to 85% from 100. And if you really want, you can also increase the softness. And that's how you can do something like this here. There are many different ways that you could do this. And if you really wanted, you could have the direction of the shadow moving around. If you wanted to do some keyframing, you know, we could simply just click. Let's put it back to the beginning. And we could click here, and then we could jump to the end of our clip, and we could make it 135. And if we watch it, you'll see that you can have that like rotating around the video, like so. But we're going to knock that off because that's not what we want to show. Just something that you can do. So I'm going to leave this so like this. And I'm also going to show you how we can get some tilt and some swivel on this. So we're going to go back to our effects panel and we want to look up basic 3D. Once we found that effect, simply drag it back onto the clip, scroll down in our effect controls, and now this is where we can do some cool stuff. You can see we can even spin it around all the way if we really wanted to. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a -15 at the start. I'm going to keyframe this, drag my thing all the way to the end, and I'm going to do a 15 normal. So we're going to have a 30° of change, and then I'll show you what that looks like. We'll scrub over it because it'll be a bit slow. It's 5 seconds this clip. It's going to go from side to side like so. That adds a degree of animation to the project. We can also increase the size if we want. So if we started off here, for example, we'll set our keyframe as 0 here. To make it bigger, distance to the image wants to be minus. So let's say we make it minus 25. Might not look the best, but it'll illustrate my point. And if we play it, you can see as it's going the other way that the screenshot is getting bigger. So you see if we scrub over it fast, you can see there that it's changing. That gives it like a nice little back end pull into the full screen. You can also play with the tilt if you want. I don't really see the point unless you want to do like a 360 thing. That feature is there. That's how you can make some screenshots look decent in Premiere Pro. And if you really wanted, you could add like a video transition to this clip. If you really wanted, you could also like change the position of this clip. So for example, if we start it off and we go -415, that's what I'm doing here. We start the position off there, we change this and we give it a 1 second in time. Then we make this 540, that was the starting position. And if we play that back, you're going to see that we can also do that as well. There's quite a few different things that we can do with the screenshots. But yeah, I hope this gives you some ideas on what you can do and hope you incorporate it into your videos. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.